And then we're going to try page 299, number 48. Both of these equations are not yet in y equals mx plus b form, so we're going to need to rearrange both of them. So first of all, this top equation is in standard form. And so we're going to go ahead and rearrange, and we're going to solve for y to get the slope-intercept form. So I'm going to rewrite the equation here, 2x minus y equals 4. And I'm going to start getting y all by itself by subtracting 2x from both sides. That leaves me with negative y is equal to negative 2x plus 4. Divide everything by that negative 1. And y equals positive 2x minus 4. And that tells us our y-intercept and our slope value. So for equation 1, I'll write it over here. Here's our slope, here's our y-intercept. Our b value is negative 4, it's the y-intercept of 0, negative 4. And our slope is equal to positive 2. Equation 2, also not in y-intercept form. It's not in any particular form. It has x all by itself on one side, and that does not have a title in terms of either standard slope-intercept or point-slope form. But we can still solve it for y, so we start by rearranging. In this case, I'm going to start by multiplying everything by 2 to get rid of that fraction. If you're looking for some help with fractions, if it feels uncomfortable when you've got dealing with fractions, solving for equations, get some extra help right away. Get connected with the Student Learning Center, tutor, friend, classmate, till you can start getting really comfortable with fractions. You want to have that skill down. Multiply everything by 2 because that's the least common denominator. That will get rid of fractions. So we end up with 2x is equal to y plus 4. I can subtract 4 from both sides to get the y by itself, and I have y equals 2x minus 4, or you can rewrite that in the more familiar y equals 2x minus 4 with y on the left side. And then we see our slope value for m and our y-intercept value in the b position, and so in equation 2 our b value is negative 4, which means we have a y-intercept of 0, negative 4. That's where it crosses the y-axis. That's what y-intercept means. And we have a slope value of m equals 2. And again, we're not trying to graph here, we're trying to use this information that we would use to graph it to go ahead and determine if we have no solution, one solution, or infinite number of solutions. And in this case, we have both the same y-intercept and the same slope. Which means we have the same line. Which means we have an infinite number of solutions. And that's what we were trying to determine. So the system has an infinite number of solutions. Great point now to look back over this page, tell somebody or talk it through out loud for yourself what you've seen. This helps get it in long-term memory, not just the numbers, but the steps that you used and why you did what you did. And as you do that, if you can't explain it, you discover you do have questions, make note of that on your paper or on a separate sheet. Bring those questions to class. That's a great starting point for our discussion in class. Resolving some of those whys. Why did you do this? I don't see it. Bring those questions. And then, of course, pause the video and use the time to get caught up on copying and completing your notes for yourself. And then I'd like you to try page 299, number 50 here, and see what you get. Go ahead and pause the video at this point. Give yourself a moment to try it, and replay it again because I'm about to write the solution. The answer to this is that there is no solution. These end up being parallel lines.